right, freezing temperatures, snow, rain, a little bit of all of it this week.
Winter!
Yes, exactly. Welcome.
Exactly.
Thank you, Betsy.
Here it is. It's December and we're getting all the things. It's going to be a bit of a mishmash this week, but it's a very active week of weather that we have. So it's going to be very busy around here. We're going to take a look at the overall kind of notes of what we have happening under these partly cloudy skies in downtown Cleveland right now. We are getting set for a lot of changes. So for now, it's clearing skies that are going to come in first, at least in the early overnight hours. And that may be just timed perfectly with a chance that we could see the northern lights tonight. So there is the chance. I'm not guaranteeing anything because there's a whole lot of factors that have to come together perfectly for the skies to light up. But there is a chance. There is some solar energy that's coming by. And so if we can get things to clear out, we might have a visible, at least the aurora may be visible to us. As for what's new in the forecast, we have a weather impact alert for your day on Wednesday. A slushy, rainy mix is setting up for the area. And then snow chances and very cold temperatures are still on tap for the weekend ahead. Next 6 hours, you can see the clearing skies, but that comes at a cost because the temperatures are going to be dropping back. Now, the interesting thing to note here is that we have a northeast wind that is very slowly going to be backing around to the southeast, and that's where our whole precipitation type dilemma starts to unfold for your day tomorrow and especially into Wednesday. You can see the northeast winds did stir up some flurries. Don't know that anything actually hit the ground, but that northeast wind has been predominant throughout the afternoon, and just within the last hour or so, we're starting to see a more east-southeasterly wind, and those snow showers begin to dissipate. So we aren't anticipating lake effect snow tonight. As a matter of fact, that'll probably help to break up the cloud cover that is still headed right into the west end of Lake Erie. The reason that those winds are beginning to change direction is we have another clipper system that's going to enter the picture from the west, so that's going to draw the wind toward it. You can see some snow showers on the leading edge of that. That is headed our direction tomorrow, and we are likely to start to see kind of this domino effect of some changes that take place. So for tonight, we'll call it partly cloudy, still cold. We're going to drop back into the teens for the start of the day tomorrow, early morning, and then in the afternoon, temperatures should start to cruise back into the mid and upper 30s. We'll have some midday snow along a warm front and then late mix that moves in, and that'll carry us then into Wednesday. Things are kind of topsy-turvy. I'm going to take you through the 48-hour forecast here in your National Design Mar hour-by-hour forecast. Here's our clearing skies that set us up for mostly clear to partly cloudy skies to begin the overnight. Temperatures at midnight expected to be in the low and mid-teens, wind chills near zero. But by daybreak, that southeast wind and some approaching clouds will start to do its thing, and that may actually help to elevate our temperatures just a little bit. 6 a.m. we are dry, we're mostly cloudy. 8 a.m. we're still mostly cloudy, and our temperatures are right around the 20-degree mark. So it's still going to be cold in the morning, but watch what happens as a warm front moves through. A little quick blast of snow coming in midday. Temperatures in the upper 20s and climbing into the mid 30s, maybe even upper 30s for the afternoon. At the same time, look at these wind gusts. We're starting to see some pretty big wind gusts. So just know tomorrow in the morning you start cold. In the afternoon, it will not be as cold. I don't think we're going to get the sun that we had today, but you may see a peak of sun in the afternoon hours. That then would lead us into tomorrow night. This is where things start to get a little bit more exciting. Our temperatures are right around the freezing mark at 6 p.m. You can see we're starting to see a little bit of precipitation popping up, and all of that is in advance of that system that's out to the west of us. As it gets here, temperatures are going to be right on the borderline. Now remember, aloft, it's a lot colder than down at the surface. And as the air is coming down with the precipitation, sometimes it's cold enough to kind of envelop those little snowflakes, and they can maintain, they have their own personal winter, just like Olaf, coming right down from the upper parts of the atmosphere. So we're likely to see snow with a little bit of mixing taking place. That becomes an important factor in the forecast, because if we can maintain that snow overnight, that would set us up for a slushy morning commute on Wednesday, as temperatures then after that should start to go up. Wednesday afternoon, we're looking at about 40 degrees or so in the area. But the bad news is we still have a cold front coming. And then by the end of the day, we have snow all over again. So we just decided to put the weather impact alert on Wednesday because things could get a little gnarly for you. Early morning, we'll have that snow changing over to rain, and then back to snow for the evening commute. both evening commutes could be impacted. That's why we're talking to you about this. Here is your Union Home Mortgage forecast, putting it all together for you. We'll be about 34 or so tomorrow. And again, we got that little mix happening. Wednesday, that weather impact alert, both for the morning and then again in the evening. And it will be windy. We're talking wind gusts in excess of 35 miles an hour possible. Then here comes the return of the cold air. Temperatures only in the 20s with occasional snow showers all the way through the weekend.
I was going to say, I don't see a bar on there that doesn't have a snowflake.
Yeah. This is like death by 1,000 paper cuts kind of snow. It's not going to add up to tons of snow, but it's just going to keep on coming.
All right, 'tis the season. All right, thank you.
Thanks, Ben.